Hello, everybody. This is Deborah again. I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Monday morning. I just want to show you, I'm just so happy. Okay. I just want to show you that we have completed our first compost pile. And of course, when I say complete, that doesn't mean that it's actually compost, but it means that we've given it enough materials that we can leave it alone for the most part and let it break down. And we anticipate this will take about 3 months. And hopefully, and our plan is that by then, if not sooner, depending upon how much we turn it and mess with it, which I don't really like to mess with compost. I like for Mother Nature knows what she's doing. We're just working with her. That's how I feel. So you'll notice that there are these bamboo sticks all around. I stuck that in because I thought that might help with the aeration. I don't know if that's accurate or not, or makes sense or not, but that's why those bamboo sticks are in the pile. This will also serve as our notice that this pile is closed and we're not going to add any more materials other than a little water to this pile. Now I want you to take a look just beyond that pile, and you see that we're starting compost pile number 2. Look at all these materials we have to add to it. So we got to start it. And see, here's a problem. See that piece of white paper in there? We got to really get the people to understand no trash. So anyway, so Samuel is getting some more bamboo sticks. Here he comes. Let me move out of his way. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. And so he's going to lay these sticks crosswise over the banana leaves that we've already put down. And hopefully that will help to aerate the pile. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, because you're kind of lifting it off the ground. It's not just on the ground. So we're going to start putting our food sources on this. And then we'll put the sawdust over it. Make sure it's watered fairly well. I don't like a real wet, mushy compost. Just personally, I don't care for that. When I see people with these compost, they have handfuls of compost and they have big chunks, and I just don't like them. They're wet and they just look messy. I don't like messy stuff, except in my house where I live, which nobody else has to see. So anyway, so as you can see, he's putting these perpendicular to the bamboo leaves so that when we start putting our materials down, Samuel, keep it going crossways. Yeah, keep it going crossways. Yeah. Murakoze. So that when we start putting our materials down, we'll make sure that we're getting plenty of air. Remember, compost needs 4 things. You need your greens, your browns, your water, and your oxygen. So that's what we're starting now. I don't know that you want to see the whole messy process of going through these greens. So this is our browns that you see on the ground now. This is how you start it. Always with the browns on the bottom next to the earth. Okay? So now we're going to start putting in our greens. Wear your gloves, dude. Wear your gloves. Yeah, wear your gloves. Yeah, why we buy those gloves if you ain't going to use them? Yes. Murakoze chane. Okay. Okay. And you don't have your thing, your jumpsuit all the way up. Yeah. See, You asked me to buy you these things and then you don't use them. Not right. Okay. So he's getting ready because he asked for these things, so I got them now. Okay. If you ask me, I'm gonna hook you up. But now you got to use them because otherwise I'm gonna ask, why the hell I buy that if you're not gonna, you know what I mean? Use it, keep yourself safe and a little cleaner. So great. Now he's doing his gloves. I didn't realize we had another sack full of food donations here. I really don't like these sacks. He's picking it up now. I really don't like these sacks because people put all kinds of trash in them. In Rwanda, the word for trash is imyanda. Imyanda. See, he's pulling it out now. He's pulling it out now. I'll go get a trash bag. I'll get a trash bag. All right. And you see the ladies are looking. Compost. Compost. I don't know how to say compost in Kenya, Rwanda. So anyhow, see, this is another reason I don't like these bags because they accumulated in my house. And I got to take them out to the curb. Okay, here we go. All right, so look at that. We're going to start, that pile is going to start out very nicely. And we started, I think, the 1st of March. And today is the 16th. And so that's been like 2 weeks. So we've done quite good for getting these compost piles going. We've done quite well. So I'm really pleased. I can see us having maybe 16 or 20 piles in this plot of land. And when we do the last one, we should have already started taking the first ones and making sure that they have good compost for us to sell. So that is the plan. Now see, he knows he didn't want to do that without having his gloves on. Hey Samuel, Amaji, crush it. Crush those shells. You see Amaji? No Amaji? Okay, look. Pick it up and crush it. Crush the shells. Look at it. You see Amaji? No Amaji? I thought that was Amaji. Oh, okay. Okay, what is that? Oh, okay, whatever it is. Okay. All right. So the reason I'm asking him to crush those shells is because sometimes these eggshells take forever to decompose. Someone reported on YouTube that they found an eggshell that had been composted or attempted to be composted like 10 years ago, and the eggshell was still intact. So we definitely want to crush those to make it easier. And actually, we really want to have like smaller pieces. Like I put some watermelon in here, like a quarter of a watermelon. And even though the watermelon was mushy and rotting, it had been in my refrigerator for far too long, that's good. Let's put the other ones on. Okay. I still cut it into smaller pieces just so that it would compost more quickly. Okay. Oh, and you see the supervisor down here. Hey, Spunky. Spunky loves to be outside. She loves to be out. Actually, she loves to be with her mommy. If I'm outside, she wants to come outside. She comes out without me too, but if I come outside, she really loves being out here with me. And of course, I'm always worried about the birds because she's so little. But then I started reading up about the birds that are here, and I don't think there are any large birds, at least in this part of Rwanda, that could like carry her away. Because I worry about the hawks. We have hawks, and we know that they like to get their prey. Okay. Hmm. Hey, where's the handle? There was a handle here last night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Bring here. Bring here. Okay, so I'm gonna take these and wash them while he's still working. Actually, I have my own that I could bring out here, although it's not doesn't have nearly as much as these they have. And I may be making some potatoes later, so I'll have peels. So it can wait until tomorrow. I think we have enough. Look at that, bananas. We have bananas, cassava, uh, lots of avocado seeds over there. We could start an avocado plantation. As many seeds as we get from avocado. And actually I'm expecting some trees to grow because I've got some trees growing in my personal compost now. So I wish I could say in Kenya Rhonda that I ask him to please explain to her what we're doing. But we do the lasagna method, and you see that we did the browns first with the banana leaves and then the sticks. And those are the browns, and now we're putting the greens on. I think I saw a little carrot there maybe. Um, and one of the things that we notice about these containers is that people are much less likely to put trash in them. They're much more likely to follow our instructions and just put food in there. So so we layer. So we're going to put these greens on now. These are the greens. And then once he finishes the greens, then he will put this sawdust. See all the sawdust we have? We're actually using like let me go sit over here so you can see it better. We're actually using two or three bins full of this a week. Okay? So things are ramping up. We're very happy about it. We have not made any kind of agreement with one restaurant yet. When we do that, that's when we'll probably have to get the whole field, rent the whole field. Okay, here he goes. Okay. Alrighty. Imianda. Okay. So, okay. So, do you guys want me to tell you the worst thing I found in these things? I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video, but whatever. This was like my first bin too. See how we just pulled that paper out? Well, I had a paper like that in like the first bin, except it was like the paper was folded into like an envelope. And I was pulling this stuff out, and I couldn't tell what was inside the paper, but it felt mushy. So I was curious about what it was. So I opened it up, and it was human feces. Now, human feces are not bad to compost. In fact, if you let them compost long enough, like at least 6 months, some people say a year, then the pathogens will die out. Or if you heat it up, and you heat it up by doing what we just did, is making sure that you layer your greens and your browns, and you have to have a certain height that will um, foment, I think that's the right word, that will foment the heating up of the contents. Now look at all this. He's got tomatoes and carrots, more avocado. These are from little stores near our neighborhood. I'll probably have to ask him to inquire about whether that's just from the store or our neighbors coming and putting their things in there. So, all right. So I'm glad this lady is here to look to see what we're doing. Unfortunately, this looks like a grave. And you know, some very bad rumors could get started. So I'm glad she's here to see what we're doing. There's nothing nefarious going on. So I'm going to now start preparing the sawdust. So he likes to take it in this top of this trash can. So I'll put it on here, and it's just easier for him to carry it and sprinkle it on. Okay, I'm going to go now so I can help him.